everybody. Hey, Team Vocalo. Jill Hopkins here for Vocalo Radio, live from Lollapalooza with Harriet Brown. Hello.
Hi, Joe.
I'm so excited to get to talk to you because your last record is called Connect. And Contact. I'm sorry. I'm
close.
so sorry.
No, same
Contact.
thing.
But to get down to the meaning behind it, you're writing music about communication and connecting with people, not just through music, but through everyday interactions. Tell me a little bit about what it was that was happening in your life that made you want to dedicate an entire album to this concept.
Wow. You went in.
I did. Let's do this. Boom.
Well, man, a lot of things. I mean, Contact is kind of about like all sorts of different kinds of communication.
Mm-hmm.
So, with people that you don't know, with people that you do know, with society as a whole, with the universe as a whole, with the cosmos, or with like, whatever is out, whatever higher beings or aliens are out there or something. And I don't know, and especially in this like age where, I don't know, communication is just really crazy with the internet and
it's like
the
easier
phones,
to communicate, but
also harder.
Still harder to like.
It's
get
like there's
personal.
a new wall,
Yeah.
but there's also no barriers. And I don't know, that was just something that is always, I feel like in everybody's lives, obviously, we're constantly dealing with it, and just the way that, I don't know, the new technology just our current state affects the way we communicate with people and the way we feel about ourselves because of that. I don't know, I guess it was just something that I wanted to, and you asked what was going on. Sorry.
It's okay.
Geez.
Not to pry.
No, it's okay. I mean, this album was written over like such a kind of like the past 3-4 years almost, slowly, and I don't know, just so many different changes happened, like being really broke, being in the house all the time, not going out, going out too much.
Too relatable.
Yeah, and then like stuff where, you're talking to people on the internet and so much miscommunication like that you freak out about, and then you realize that it wasn't anything.
Yeah, because of a misplaced comma or
exactly.
Like nothing
You
is in
think
italics.
that you're like wondering if they felt a certain way, but I don't know. Just and then also just with family. I grew up in a super like religious home, and so that's always been a thing, having stepped out of that. That's also just like communicating with my family and having to deal with that, and growing up in that huge bubble, and then like, cause they, I was like everything, like Christian, everything.
Oh.
And
I went to Catholic school, I understand.
Yeah, so then stepping out of that also, that's something that constantly is a theme, and so like kind of figuring out how to make sense of that, and like communicating with the world, communicating with what might be outside of you, or like a higher being too, and then also communicating with like a loved one.
Yeah. And communicating with your fans. I mean, back in the day, you'd have to write a letter and put a stamp and go to the mailbox and do all this work to communicate with your favorite artist, and then cross your fingers and hope that they got your letter. Is it something that you really revel in, and something that you relish, the ease in which you're able to get your message across and communicate with your fans and have them communicate with you?
It's trippy for sure. Like I don't always know what to make of it, because I don't like faking things.
Sure.
And so that does make it it's a little tricky to navigate sometimes with kind of the line between being real, but also, I don't want to be a dick. I don't think I'm a dick, but sometimes it's
more
like
people should try harder not to be a dick.
But sometimes it's like, do I fake respond to this person, or do I like, I don't know, or do I like not respond because I'm not really feeling what they shouted out to me, or do I just lay down the truth and be like, oh, yo, that's cool, but I don't know. It's kind of tricky because it's so easy. But I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I think people enjoy feeling as though they're the people who create the art that they like are accessible and relatable.
Yes.
And it's kind of odd when you you're making music in a room not necessarily by yourself, but with a small group of people, and best case scenario is that somebody hears it. Did you ever even think for a second while making this record that Lollapalooza was going to be on your radar and you'd get to be making this music in front of all of these freaking people?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I remember getting the offer, and I was actually not gonna do it at first. I was like,
it's overwhelming, right?
I was like, me? Like, who's gonna? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they want me to do that? But then they, some people convinced me, and I was like, okay, I'm glad I did it. I had a good time.
And people had a great time watching you. And it's got to be a little surreal, right? You walk through the park, your face is plastered up on these.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're looking good.
Oh, I had no idea.
Face plastered up. People know you. Is this like a new comfort level for you now that folks kind of recognize you on the streets or at a festival like this?
Yeah, I mean, it is. I guess every once in a while someone will recognize, but it's still. I'm still low key. But yeah, I'm pretty chill. I like to stay chill, so it does. I just try to treat people like friends, or just like regular people.
Sure.
So if I come across them and they recognize me, it's like, what's your name? Like, who are you? Like, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, you're here, you are in a great position, I think, at someone at your level. You get to play relatively earlier in the day, and then you get to hang out and be
chill
a fan.
out. Yeah, it's true.
Who are you looking forward to seeing?
I actually have to fly back to I've been on tour for a month now, and I'm not done with the tour.
Ooh.
And I flew out for this, and I have to fly back in a couple hours.
Oh no!
So I don't actually get to hang too hard.
That sucks.
But I'm having a great tour right now. I'm on tour with Night Jewel and Geneva Jacuzzi, and it's been they're homies. So yeah, and my girlfriend came on tour to do merch and drag, so I really can't complain.
Oh, you brought them with you.
Yeah. She's working too, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I feel like people have been forever. They've been wanted. People love to know personal life, of people that making art.
Who is she? What's going on? Tell me a little bit about this. Where'd you meet?
We met in painting class.
Did you really?
It's really cheesy at UC Berkeley. I
was gonna see if it was one of those classes where you just drink wine with your friends.
No, it was we were in college. But she actually designs the album cover, all of my
beautiful.
shirts. She makes all of that stuff. In addition to doing, that's a side thing to her own stuff. But yeah, I'm very #blessed too.
Let's give it up for the smartest person we've talked to, giving his girlfriend a shout out on camera in the interview. I don't want to keep you. You've only got a few hours left here to enjoy yourself. Tell folks where they can find you on the Twitters, on the Spotifys, on the Facebooks.
Yeah, at your very own HB. That's where you'll find me on Twitter and Insta. And yeah, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Harriet Brown. And Bandcamp. Today,
only Bandcamp is giving their proceeds to some great trans ally organizations, and I'm glad to hear that so many artists are getting behind that. Is that something that's important to you as well?
Yeah, I actually just found out a couple hours ago.
Right on. They don't send you just a giant email blast?
No, they don't. I found out because my friend posted on Instagram, was like, you should buy this album right today because...
Well, we're here to spread that word too. So, Harriet, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
Enjoy
great talking
your day.
to you. Yeah.
See you soon. We'll be back with more interviews from Lollapalooza on 91.1 Vocalo. Bye.